This really irritates people when I put my clown makeup on. Gets them all worked up.
Why?
Well, you know, people like to be angry. It makes them feel good. Okay.
Ready to shreddy?
We are off for a fun day of trail riding. We got to get to the trailhead first. And I'm going to talk about a lot about this bike today because I've done so many adjustments to it. But we got to get up into the trails and try it out first and then see what I think. So we have about a 10-mile spin to get to the trailhead, give us a chance to warm up and feel out the bikes a little bit, make sure everything's working okay before we go up in the mountains. How's everything feeling on your bike today so far, Miss Coles?
Feeling good. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, so far it's feeling good.
Brakes are okay?
Yeah, brakes are good.
Brakes are good.
What else?
Position?
Yeah, the position feels good.
Yeah, you went back to the flat narrow bars.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Like when you switch them over, they feel narrow, but then you get used to them and they don't really feel that narrow anymore.
Yeah, those ones aren't too narrow for you.
No, they're not.
Looks like you got it pretty good.
They're wider than shoulder width, I think.
Yeah. Those were the bars that came on my mountain bike that I bought back in 2009. And back then, it was narrow bars were the thing. And it was a 29er, which was really just starting to get popular. So those wheels that she has on here, those are the wheels from my 29er from that bike. And that bike is actually designed for 27.5, but we just put it together because I had the wheels. These are quick release. That's a quick release fork, and it's quick release rear axle, 135, so old school mountain bike standard. So we just put those wheels on there. You got that frame for what, 80 bucks?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Breezer Squall. All aluminum. It actually looks really nice. The welding looks pretty good. You know, I have to say, for an $80 frame on eBay.
Yeah.
See the big, you know, big welds as you would expect for aluminum. And a lot, you know, the tubes are real oversized because they're aluminum, but so you don't have a big triangle. You don't have much room for a frame bag.
True.
Which is kind of the downside. And then the other downside is that you really don't have any rack mounts or anything.
True.
So, and it's aluminum, so we can't really braze on some racks very easily.
Yeah, so this is more of a handlebar roll saddlebag bike.
Yeah. You do have a dropper post.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's see it pop up.
Oh, shoot. Oh, what? There it goes.
Okay. we didn't bring any snacks with us for the ride, so we're gonna make a quick pit stop over here. Grab a few snacks before we head up into the mountain. I'm just gonna park right over here. Just anything, whatever you get. Just get a couple so you both have some.
Okay.
Car. Another car. Nice.
Wow. Oh,
I need a little more speed. No momentum. Oh, no momento. There we go. Can you let it?
Mine fell too hard?
Did you let some pressure out?
No, not yet. Oh yeah, yours is nice and soft.
I didn't want it too soft. It might have been, I'm gonna see. I hope I didn't but yeah, that feels alright. I just don't want that tire to start having that rolling feeling.
Oh yeah.
Where it starts feeling like it's gonna roll off the rim. Wow, that's good.
I feel like I'm floating a little better
Yeah.
with these
Cool.
rocks.
Okay, so we're into our first real single track section right now. And the reason I wanted to get out today and ride this bike was I made a couple of adjustments to it. So first, when I built this bike, the fork I had was designed as a 27.5 fork, and it had 100 millimeters of travel, but it only had 37 millimeters of offset. So I decided to get a new fork. I wanted more offset. I wanted to decrease the trail a little bit, quicken up the handling. So I bought this 29er fork. Came as set up as 120 mils of travel, so obviously a lot longer, which raised the front end a little higher, but it also had 50 millimeters of offset. And okay. And so my thought was I would eventually add some spacers back into this fork and reduce the travel down to 100 to try to get it closer to how we designed it. And in doing that, I ended up with this 2.6 inch wide tire on the front and a 2.3 inch on the back. And that really long fork, I went out and was riding it and I just did not like it at all. The front end was just way too light on the climbs. I just felt like I couldn't get enough weight on the front tire. So I went home and measured everything, head tube angle, seat tube angle, And because of the big tire on the front, the extra long fork, it just really slackened everything out way too much. The head tube was at 66 and the seat tube was at 70. And that's why I felt so far back on the bike. And I just did not like it. So what I did is I put the 2.6 on the back and the 2.3 on the front to try to level that out. I put in 20 millimeters of travel spacers in the fork. So I'm down to 100 millimeters. And it made a big difference. When I measured the C-tube angle at sag, it was 73.5, and the head tube angle was 70. So it was really close to what we designed it as. Let's pick a rocky line just to really push this thing.
Nice catch.
Yeah, that was a bad line. But it is a little easier. These rocks right here.
So close.
Getting me. Shit.
That section is so hard.
I know, this is the hardest section. But that's why I'm doing it. Yes. But I think it's even harder.
It is harder.
Okay, that was the easy way.
That was awesome. Oh, got just the very end, the one time you made it. Oh, well, we got that part, the rocky part. That.
I think I got it now.
Okay.
See, I came into that one rock. Fuck it. I'm done.
You did clean it. You did. You got.
made of stone. Just remember it's flesh and bone. It has been sold, not strictly so. Please remember it's flesh and bone. Down here at the pawn shop. 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 Yep, yep. See.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So the changes feel really good, I have to say. The changes that I made, yeah, it feels really good. I like having the front end a little lower. It helps on the climbing. Also, it helps to steepen the head tube a little bit and steepening the seat tube, so I'm able to get my weight a little more forward now. Also, when I put this zero offset seat post on here, I think that also helps. The other seat post with the suspension has a little bit of an offset.
Okay.
So when I measured the bike before I did the changes, I was getting a head tube angle of around 66, and then the seat tube was at 70. So when I put the 2.6 on the rear, and then I put 20 mils of spacers, suspension spacers in, that lowered the travel down to 100 millimeters.
Yes.
The seat tube is now.
Don't think you've ever heard a toilet flush before.
Oh, that's his first toilet flush, huh? Yeah, so the seat tube angle now is 73 and a half and 70, which is where we kind of designed it to be. So yeah, I'm liking it a lot better. You know, if I were to go back and do it over again, I'd probably go 71 at sag. And, because I think John did it 70 at sag, was 70.
Oh, you weren't even talking to me.
Yeah, I was.
I was answering you the whole time.
Well, I was talking
Okay.
to you. But, yeah, so John did it at 70 at sag. I would do 71 at sag.
Okay.
I like a steeper head tube angle. I do like the larger fork offset too. I like the lower, I like a little bit lower trail. I'm not a fan of the really high trail, super slack front. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
But maybe there's something about the way they're
Makes
doing
it
that
slow.
geometry. But they're doing like 75-degree seat tube angle, so maybe that's what's pushing them forward, so they can have a slack head tube angle and still get some tire weight on that front tire. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. Anyway, it's good. I'm liking it.
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
been a journey.
It's kind of, actually, I jumped on your bike, and its steering now really feels very similar to yours.
That's good. Yeah, because your steering on that, when I tried it out before, I was really amazed
jump on
at
it.
how different it felt. It was
Yeah.
so
me
slow
lower it.
before. It was so slow.
Yeah, try it now and tell me what you think.
Okay.
Here, I'll just ride this over there so we can get out of here. Go eat lunch.
Oops. A little high still.
Here, do you want to take this? Jump too high? Wow.
It's better. It's different. You know, it's still a little slower,
A little slower.
but part of it feels like maybe it's the tire makes it feel a little different. The tire, is it bigger than mine?
Yeah, well those are 27.5 wheels.
Well, yeah, but the width.
And you have that big fat tire in the back.
Yeah.
And the tires are knobbier, so they are grippier.
What's the width of this front?
2.3.
And mine is 2.3 also?
These are, I believe, 2.3, yeah, 2.3, 2.25, something like that.
Huh. I don't know why this tire looks lighter to me. It's gotta be the knobs.
Yeah, it is a little slower.
It's a little slower, but it's definitely quicker than it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, where are we going?
We're gonna go down this hill.
Okay.
Do you want to switch bikes or stay on that one for a second?
Let's stay on this one for a second.
Okay. Well, Miss Coles, what a great ride it was today.
Yeah, it was.
I really learned a lot of stuff about my bike.
What did you learn about?
Nice. Well, just how weight distribution really does make a big difference, you know? If you have this, like a really slack seat tube, if you get it really slack, like it was 70 degrees, when I had the big tire on the front and the fork extended, I couldn't get enough weight on the front tire.
Yeah.
So when I was climbing, it just felt like the tire was just sliding around. Plus the bars are up real high. So now everything's down a little bit. You know, when I'm climbing, I can use my, I can pull in a little bit while I'm climbing on the really steep sections. But if I were to do it all over again, I would probably go 71 at sag. And maybe whatever that is at unsagged, I don't know, maybe that's 70.5. I would just steepen it just a little bit more. And then the C-tube, I'd probably go 74 or 74 and a half maybe. Just steepen it a little bit. But otherwise, yeah, I think the larger fork offset really handles better now. You know, the steering is a little lower trail, so it's a little quicker.
Good, good.
Yeah. So it compensates somewhat for that slightly slacker head tube angle. So then, you know, the front tire is still quite a ways out there, and it is actually very good at descending. I noticed really good technically going down steep drops and stuff. It's just no problem at all.
From my vantage point, it looked like you were doing everything pretty effortlessly today.
Yeah, I felt like I was climbing a lot better today.
Yeah.
Just felt way better climbing on this bike. So yeah.
Excellent.
Felt like I had a motor in the bottom bracket.
That's what I was wondering, if that's what you meant when you made changes. Okay.
That's why I have the oversized tube. for the down tube.
Oh
To
yeah.
hide the battery.